Hi! In the video you're about to see, I'm unboxing my very own Latvian folk costume. I just wanted to give some background information first. I am Latvian and Livonian on my father's side of the family, Latvia being one of the 3 Baltic countries of Eastern Europe, and Livonians being ethnically distinct people who lived in the region before Latvians came, especially on the sea coasts of what are now Latvia and Estonia. My 3 sisters and I grew up going to Latvian school on Saturdays, Latvian summer camps, were involved in Latvian Girl Guides, Latvian church events, and of course, Latvian singing events, because singing, especially choral singing, is a huge part of Latvian culture. About every 5 years, a city in the US hosts a huge Latvian festival, including artists, vendors, folk dancing, concerts of sacred music, chamber music, pop, folk, a dance or two, plays and musicals, children's events, and people come from all over the world to participate, and it's an amazing time. The last one I went to was in Chicago in 2002, when I sang in the choral sacred music concert, as well as the huge combined choir cultural concert. Now this huge combined choir concert is one of the main special events of the festival, where choirs and individual singers from all over the US and the world come together to sing songs by Latvian composers based off of old folk songs, ancient Latvian mythology, culture, traditions, etc. Singers and conductors all wear Latvian folk costumes for this concert, but back then I just borrowed one from one of my older sisters who couldn't be there. This year, the festival is in Baltimore in just a few days, and both my sisters who have folk attire will be singing, so it was finally time for me to get my very own folk costume. Now, my sisters both have folk costumes from the general area of northwestern Latvia where our grandparents lived, specifically Ventspils and Tulsi. I knew that I wanted one that was different from both of theirs, but was still from a tribal area with familial significance. Now, folk costumes can be extremely expensive if you include skirt, underskirt, blouse, vest, shawl, woven or metal belt, headpiece, stockings, shoes, and tribal-specific embroidery and jewelry such as brooches or rings. So I decided to just get the main components needed to look appropriate for a summertime festival. These components are a simple non-embroidered linen blouse, a simple dark vest, an underskirt because the overskirts are made of wool, and then a skirt patterned with stripes or other pattern specific to a tribal area in or near where my ancestors lived. I discovered that my very place in Latvia, Kolka, is part of a small region called Dundagas novads that has its very own folk costume. Kolka is a seaside town with a beautiful national park and lots of history, especially relating to the Livonian people, and my grandfather was Livonian. When we visited in Latvia in 2014 and went to Kolka, I loved it there, especially by the sea. In fact, right there. So after much research and emailing various vendors in the US, Canada, and Latvia, I found out that BalticShop.com not only sells full folk costumes, but people can also put in a special order of just a few components. Long story short, that's what I did with the help of a very patient woman named Zinta, and my folk costume was made in Latvia to my measurements and then shipped to me, and I just received it last week. Again, because I was on a budget, I only got the blouse, vest, wool skirt, and underskirt. As for headwear, the tradition is that unmarried women wear a pretty beaded or metal crown, while married women wear headscarves or bonnets. And I'm married. However, summer festivals are a time when lots of people wear flower crowns, so I got a fake but beautiful flower crown from a Ukrainian Etsy shop called Tishina. I will have links in the description to BalticShop.com, the Etsy shop, and the Latvian Festival in Baltimore in case you want to know more. Now, without further ado, hi! Something came in the mail today. This should be my very first very own Latvian folk costume made in Riga. I got it from BalticShop.com. Let's get the customs papers off of here. Okay. All right. This says TNT on it, but I don't think that's what this is. Okay. This folk costume is from Dundagas novads, which is where Kolka is. Whoa. Ooh. This is the skirt. It has button closure, very rich colors, and a beautiful ribbon on the bottom. So beautiful. Okay. And then we have, let's see. This is the underskirt. Ta-da! So that the wool of the overskirt won't be quite so scratchy. Look how pretty. Very simple, but very sturdy and elasticized. Okay, and this must be the shirt, or blouse, and the vest. Yeah, ooh, yes. Here's the vest. Very simple, very beautiful. Look at these buttons. Aren't they pretty? And the back has these pleats. So cute. And here is the very simple blouse. I think it's a blend of linen and cotton. And we have just very simple button cuffs and very simple button closure. There was an embroidered option, but I was on a budget. So this is the blouse. And that's everything. For my headpiece, I'll be wearing a flower crown, which I got from a Ukrainian Etsy shop because that works. So yeah, there it is. My very own Latvian folk costume. Yay!